I'm doing well. How about you? Okay, how's the family? Okay, now. Very well. Due to time, I just want us to refresh our memories for last year's event, where it was held, the theme for last year's event, then we look at this year's as well. Quickly.
Last year, the summit revolved around the theme, which is basically, the theme for the summit is the same last year and this year, which is the digitization of banking sector on route to a cashless Africa.
Okay.
Right? And the summit was very well attended and well received across the whole West African region. The summit was sponsored and partnered by a lot of organizations, by the likes of MasterCard, First Bank, UTAP, Temenos, Innovatrix, Inlax, KPMG being our knowledge partner. So attended by our Axis Bank as well. In fact, Cubitex, one of the strategic partner. So it was nice. Tech from Nigeria attended, and most importantly, it was attended by over 214 people from 240 people attended from 17 different countries. So
wow,
it was a commendable summit, very well received, and as per the testimonials we've heard, it was something that people would definitely not like to miss on, as per the testimonials. And over the course of the summit, we witnessed actually an array of presentations, panel discussions, case studies from prominent speakers like Obi Okwebugna, the country manager for MasterCard Ghana then, along with Mr. Thomas John, the CEO and managing director for GT Bank, Guaranteed Trust Bank, Mr. Juma Izirim, Mr. Victor Asante, the CEO from FBN. So it was a very well organized, hosted, attended summit. In fact, it was featured. It has featured various technology providers, like I said. The keynote speech was the highlight of the summit, which was given by the first Deputy Governor, Dr. Maxwell Opuku Ofari. He spoke of how technology and business models are operating alternative pathways to economic growth in emerging markets, and he seems like somebody that is, very, very interested in making sure that technology is leveraged to in order to grow the economy. So that's the summit
in a nutshell,
last year,
that's how it went last year.
Was very well received.
Okay, so we are aware that several events have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Is that the case in your within your jurisdiction as well, in terms of the organization for this year?
Of course, I mean, given the current situation, I do not see any industry that's not hit. Basically, everybody around the globe is kind of trying to get over the losses we've had professionally, personally, the losses in terms of business. So yes, most definitely, our summit generally takes place on in the month of August. Has taken a hit because of COVID-19. It's undeniable.
So what's the new date for this year? The new date?
This year, we're doing it on the 11th of November. 11th of November will be the Digital Banking Summit again. And on the 12th of November, there will be an intimate gathering of a couple of people and the jury for Innovation and Excellence Awards 2020.
Okay, now let's look at the theme for this year. I'm sure you might have concluded on the theme. It could probably be related to the COVID-19, I don't know. But what's the theme for this year's summit? Then after that, we'll look at the focus.
Right. See, the theme for this year, again, we were actually thinking of changing the theme. But then, to be very honest, it kind of is the most relevant theme this time around as well. So we're still going with digitization of banking sector en route to a cashless Africa, right? But then this time we've streamlined it very much in terms of, because see, banks are anticipated to experience a drastic impact for I would say, months or probably years by the global pandemic, right? So bottom line, this will not be a short-term event. So banks must prepare for long haul. The stakes for digital transformation are actually dramatically increasing, and given the pandemic is widening, so what the corporate digital divide, and we're seeing a corporate digital divide, right? And hence we are basically seeing the most rapid organizational transformation ever. Now, this is why the need to virtualize work due to COVID-19 is driving digital transformation, and hence the theme actually is the most apt theme right now. So the theme again remains digitization of the BFSI sector en route to a cashless Africa.
Now let's look at the focus of this year's event. What's the focus on, basically?
Okay, well, the key focus this time around has changed given the current global digital landscape and the landscape in Africa, because the high penetration levels for smartphones, young demographics, and restricted access to financial services, kind of create a breeding ground for a rapidly growing digital banking ecosystem in the continent, right? So what we're doing basically, the key focus this year is digital identity and financial security, right? Like having eKYC, DOTs like digital onboarding tools. The future of banking post-pandemic is one of the key focus points, right? Because we obviously need to learn what is the new normal. And then rise of fintech innovation being one of, again, the most key focus. We're also focusing on emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, in fintech. Then we're talking about mobile payments, financial inclusion being one of the key focuses literally every year. Given the number of unbanked people we have around the globe, we are going to be focusing on financial inclusion, big data-driven BFSI space, payment partnerships, and most importantly, cybersecurity right now is the need of the hour, right? So we're going to talk about cybersecurity and anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep it limited to those those focus points where collaboration with fintechs and tech firms to drive innovation is easy.
All right, so if you're just tuning in, you are still watching the Flash News here on Omi Television with me, Ruben Tete. We still have online Mohammed Khan, who is with the, let me get it for you, so International Center for Strategic Alliances. We are getting to know exactly preparation towards this year's Digital Banking Summit, which is Innovation and Excellence Award. So we are still talking to him right away from his start or his base. So Mohammed, I'm back to you. Let's look at the speakers and the partners for this year. Who are the speakers we are to expect? Looking at last year, we had a number of personalities, which you stated earlier. Now this year, we want to know the speakers and the partners you are getting on board.
We actually have a very interesting set of panel of speakers this year with all the leaders, because what we did is we kind of took advantage of COVID-19 and we're doing this not only specific to Ghana or Nigeria, but a West Africa summit. So we've been able to get a good chunk of speakers from across the whole of the African continent. The chief keynote speaker this year as well remains Dr. Maxwell Opoku-Ofari, the first deputy governor for Bank of Ghana, because he wants to talk about leveraging fintech to power the new inclusive and cashless economy in Africa, right? Followed by him, we have Dr. Adesola Kazim Adedantan, the Group Managing Director, CEO for First Bank Nigeria. Then we have the chairman for the summit, Irvin Van Helden. He's one of the global digital banking experts from Dubai, based in Dubai now. Then we have the Executive Director, Axis Bank, Adebo Jamo. Tairu Untungu, the Deputy Managing Director, Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Then we have Bolahan Joshua, who is the Executive Director, Chief Operations and Information Officer from Fidelity Bank. Then, interestingly, we have a CEO and founder of a company called Revisoft that provides digital asset solutions from India. His name is Krishnakant Vishnu Patla. And then I'll just highlight some speakers from different regions. We have Mr. Akintunde Carlton Jeje, a very interesting personality. and zeal to drive Africa to next level. He's the managing director for Bioki Africa. And then we have Laurien Dameron, the CEO for Centbee from South Africa. Confident Stavely, founder and executive director and top 50 cybersecurity women from Nigeria. We have Swati Bhagavatula from the co-founder and vice chairman for Revisoft from India. The president for ICSA Accra chapter, Kal Amanor Saki.
Okay.
Then we have the head of ICT Zimbabwe Investment and Development Agency, Mukanga Ezekiel Tinashe. Mr. Thomas Gachi from Kenya, he's the group CEO for Resolution Insurance. Then we have a lady by name Tina Marie, who's the co-founder and HR Evolution Middle East from Egypt. Now, again, another interesting personality, Honorable Engineer Solomon Adeyelu, who happens to be the vice chairman ICT committee, a minister from Nigeria, who also has his own crypto exchange, which is called the Pay Afrique. And yeah, we then have people from Nigeria like Mr. Daniel Adromola, Michael Michi, Japet Muniwoki. So it's a really interesting batch of speakers from all the parts of Africa.
Okay, Mohammed, last year I was personally around. I saw the personalities who graced the occasion in terms of the summit.
Of course.
These were not mere personalities at all in terms of the organization on point. Now, on a lighter note, how do you assemble all these personalities in such an event? How do you get them on board in terms of getting all of them at the same time?
Well, we are promoting digitization, yeah. So I might as well, I'm not going to be able to sell somebody technology if I don't sell it to myself. So I looked into technology. I said, why not use the technology and take advantage, leverage the available technology. So we've kind of developed a platform in-house, right, which gives you a lifelike experience. So gathering this personality was not tough at all. I mean, I have been having a very good relationship and a network within Nigeria with all the C-suite executives across the continent, especially in the banking sector. However, we have designed our platform in a way that you will have an absolute lifelike experience. Obviously, it is much different compared to meeting somebody face to face, but we're trying to build the gap by allowing people to have one-on-one video calls, a lifelike virtual exhibition booth, right? We're in fact trying to make sure that the experience is so real that a person can get driven. When you log in, it's literally like you're getting driven to the platform. So we're working towards this. I'm hoping to achieve it. And I don't think, I mean, obviously it's much different compared to the offline events. Meeting people in person is a different joy altogether and a different taste in doing business with people, right? But now, given the current situation, we obviously cannot put a hold on our operations when it comes to business. Neither can anybody. That's why we're going to learn to live with the new normal and take advantage of it as well. So I think technology is the best answer, and it's very easily helping us to not relax and sit back,
Okay. All right, finally, what are the activities earmarked towards the event? Like we are doing, obviously, we are making people aware, we are creating the awareness of the event. Are there other processes as well that you are putting in place to make sure on the D-Day you have a successful event or summit?
Right. See, the activities at the event is very simple. Our agenda is very well researched and developed by experts within the industry. So the activities are going to be keynote session followed by a couple of interesting sessions by industry experts, right? And then we're going to have panel discussions, roundtables, one-on-one meetings, and in fact I'm going to invite you so you can cover the event and kind of present it on OmyTV as well. Apart from that, I'm going to have organizations like Microsoft, most likely, right? We're in conversations with the likes of Oracle, MasterCard again. KPMG has officially confirmed as knowledge partner just this morning. Okay. And then we have Bioki as our official security partner. Then we have Revisoft that has confirmed, from India, that is going to be a part of the summit as well. We're in conversation with Cellulant, one of the biggest fintechs in the region. Then, so on, like Cisco is super interested, Palo Alto Networks. So people see that, there is a huge advantage right now in leveraging technology itself. So the activities are going to be fun-filled, learning involved. When I say fun-filled, serious fun in terms of what you can take back as learning for delegates, what you can take back as learning for the sponsors that are going to be a part of the summit, partners that are going to attend. It helps everybody set a pace for future business. Some people come just to learn and take back the best case studies from the learned people that are going to come and present the case studies and present how using certain technology has helped them increase the productivity, right? Okay. So we're going to have a very interactive sessions in terms of one-on-one meetings. The networking sessions are going to be amazing. We're in fact thinking of adding like a fun element where we're discussing with a singer from Africa to kind of come and sing at the summit, and have a good fun time as well.
Mohammed, the date, the time, and the medium again. Medium is going to be Zoom, Skype, or you meet in person. Just conclude on that note.
Well, the platform you mean, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean the medium, the platform
is inbuilt, which is more like the likes of Zoom or Skype, but then Zoom or Skype kind of just give you what we are doing right now, right? You and I can speak,
sure,
but you and I cannot see who is exhibiting and all that. So it's like an in-house a platform we're developing, which gives you a very good experience in terms of you feel like you're entering a hotel, you feel like you're actually going to an exhibition booth. You can click and talk to the exhibitor, you can exchange business cards. During the networking and coffee sessions, we're also thinking of like helping people BYOB, like MYOM, make your own martini kind of session that we're thinking of doing. So we are going to have an in-house platform, which is going to be much different compared to your regular Skype or Zoom. But yeah, the video calling facility will be in there.
Mohammed, thanks for joining us. So we'll keep in touch and keep updating our viewers on plans put in place ahead of the summit proper.
Sorry, I didn't get you, Ruben.
Yeah, I said thanks for joining us, and we'll keep updating our viewers on plans put in place since we are the official media partners right here in Ghana.
Right. Well, thank you for having me, Ruben. Hopefully, we're going to do a series of this with the leading experts that you would be interviewing. And thank you for being the official media partner and recognizing the efforts that we put into to make sure this event is a grand success.
All right. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening there.
Sure. You too. All right. So that was Mohammed Thoufiq. He is the partnership director for International Center for Strategic Alliance, getting to lay to bear some of the expectations you should be indeed expecting ahead of the event this year. So my name Ruben Tete will be back at 6 p.m. Akumensa will be here for News Arena. Have a good evening.